Hello, guys. I'm wishing you the best time of your day. And today I'm going to tell you about my favorite topic about literature because I am obsessed with books and also I finished my book too. And now I'm working with translations on it. I'm going to translate my book from my language to English. And I think that in some day I will present you my own book. But today I'm going to tell you about books which I will enjoy rereading. And the first and my favorite one is A Wild Ship Chase. I've told about this book earlier in some small video, but in this video I'm going to tell about this book again because it's such a great story which I ever read. It's Murakami's book about ship chase, and in this book I prefer mysticism, self-discovery theme, and also the duality of human being. The philosophy of life and death is one of the most impressive side in this work too. Well, if you haven't read this book, I would recommend you to make it because you will have much insights. The next one is Once Upon a Time in Hollywood by Quentin Tarantino. Of course, I'm a big fan of this movie, but I was probably prefer um, the book too because here have I got um, more expanded narrative, rougher than in a movie um, because I've knew because this book gives an opportunity to know characters better with all their backgrounds. Well, yes, and also I enjoyed the author's style of storytelling, which probably creates a cinematic feeling in my head. Well, when I was reading this book, I get a feeling like I'm watching this film. Well, it's beautiful and a very interesting, impressive book, Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. And the next book is probably the most beautiful love story which I ever read. It's The Notebook by Nicholas Sparks. Well, I would recommend you to watch the film too, and also to read this book. I was probably delighted with this gentle love story which stays with the characters throughout their lives. And also, this book probably restores faith in this bright feeling in our life. Well, if you lost the faith in love, I would recommend you to watch this film or maybe to read this book. The next book is my favorite one. It's Dr. Zhivago by Boris Pasternak. It's a story about a man going through a harsh life's path in which he's always staying with himself. And I'm very excited by this issue of being with yourself always and not giving up and just trust yourself and being with yourself. And also, I was very impressed by the concept of the spiritual immortality because the poet believed that the person's soul and the person's personality continues to live in some art pieces like in the books, in the music, and also in the memory of people. Well, it's very philosophic and beautiful, and maybe eternally issues in this book. The next book, which is probably very interesting and fascinating, it is Eat, Pray, Love by Elizabeth Gilbert. I was actually watched this film too, but a book is probably very interesting too, because it's a story about a woman who decided to find herself, and she's making it with a traveling. And I am a big fan of traveling. Well, I was very impressed by this story and by this concept because the first part is called Eat, And this is a part when the main characters spending her time in Italy, where she's just eating, having some new friends, and also learning Italian. And she's just have some rest. And the second part in this book is about spiritual growing up, because in the second part in this book, Elizabeth Gilbert went to um, India, where she's making some spiritual practices, yoga, meditations, and in that time she's probably finding a connection with her different sides of her personality. And in the third part in this book, in the end of this book, she's going to um, Bali, where she met her love. Well, and yes, I really love this idea that to find your love, firstly you have to find yourself, and then you will be happy in some relationship, and just then you would be able to build a, a happy relationship. Well, the next book is probably the greatest one is Master and Margaret by Bulgakov. It's Russian book, and yes, it's a great story about everything, about God, about devil, about self-searching, and about theme of authors, and about literature too, about love, about what you can make for a person who you love. And yes, I would recommend you to read this book too, because it's such a great story. Well, in this point, I'm going to finish in my video. I'm very grateful for you for watching this, and see you again on my channel. And I'm wishing you the best time of your day, the best time of your year, and see you again. Enjoy reading, watching films, and just have some great time.